What's up? What's up? Welcome back, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Good, man. Good. What's up, Faraz? Okay. So what I'm looking at here for today, this is just from a higher time frame sort of breakdown. Sorry, I didn't get that through this morning. But overall here, last week we closed the week off in and around this 1985 very strong rejection zone. But 1950s was also a very strong rejection zone, and just because we came up into that area, by no means were we going to see rejections, just obviously with the current going ons. So now for the new week, it's also very clear to see here on the weekly, we've closed above all of this noise. So we needed a bottom wick for the new week. We've pulled back down into this sort of resistance zone on the weekly. You'll also see this zone very clearly on the 4 hour to the left here, where we had a lot of rejections around 1970 to 1965. So this is sort of the zone that I had marked up, just the sort of like secondary zone between the 1980 and 1950 key areas. So we can see we've had a pullback into that 1965, formed a nice support there on the 4 hour, and looks like we are moving up. So we are basically in a range here. I actually wanted the buys somewhere down here. I would have liked to have seen 75 just being tapped, but I don't think we'll get that. It's COMEX now, so I would wait for the 5 minute to close. We may even still see a wick down into that 75 on the new 30 minutes. But what I'm seeing here is that we must be very mindful of this 85 level. I just don't want to really mark up a zone and make this too messy. But we had formed a nice support here around 1975. Lots of rejections, so you can see that zone. We had a breakout this morning or through Asian, and you've had a fake out, broke back above in London, had a little bit of a push up, and then sort of came back to retest this zone right now before New York Open. So New York Open, the hour candle before closed there, forming a very nice support. Closed just below 1980. What I'm looking at on the lower time frames is I was wanting to see if we did just get a tap into 75. This pullback here to start off the New York session, that was enough. Don't really need to see 75 being tapped. And now that we're above 80, it looks like we'll come for that daily high right there at 82.9. So another thing I was looking at here, if we can close above 1980, we can look to target the daily high. And if there's enough volume with the break of that daily high, we're anticipating a push into 1985 at least. So just wait for COMEX to close this first 5 minutes. If we're closing back below 80, then we just wait. If you close like that bearish, it's fine, as long as that low is respected and then the next candle breaks the high. DXY, pretty choppy, ranging, but it looks like we are coming back down to this 105.7. In terms of news, nothing really happening today. Nothing happening today at all. But we do have some red folders this week. We've got PMI tomorrow. We've got Jerome Powell speaking on Wednesday. Also got some other interest rate decisions here from the Bank of Canada. You know, with these interest rate decisions, that can bring some volatility as well. But I don't think that the focus is going to really be on Canada interest rates this week. Obviously, unless you're trading a Canadian pair. Euro interest rate decision. So these are pretty big. And then next week we have FOMC. So the dollar interest rate decision. So keeping in mind with that dollar interest rate decision coming up, if there's no escalations in the war this week, you know, this volume could settle down coming into FOMC. Maybe we see a little bit of ranging or pullbacks. Okay, this 5 minute is looking pretty solid. Main thing with this entry here, I would like to see a little bit of a bottom wick on this new 5. Since this is sort of like a breakout trade, you know, we've closed above 80 here. You're looking for that push up to the daily highs. Might not get the bottom wick, but I would like to see that bottom wick here to get involved in this. So we've already broken the previous 5 minute high. Might just push up here to the daily highs. Probably best to just wait for this 30-minute candle to close, because that 5-minute candle didn't really give me an entry. You know, if we had first formed that nice bottom wick and then broke the highs, you would have probably seen that this candle would have started to push. But here we broke the highs first, didn't have much of a bottom wick. It's kind of just messing around now. Yeah, we can zoom. Sorry, I just started the stream in a bit of a rush. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Easy, good stuff.
All right.
What's up?
Are you getting cold, dude?
Yeah, dude, it's cold in my house. Like, I just went outside now and I know it's warm.
I just don't know. I feel like I saw you not so long ago. So the fact that like, from what we were doing to like hoodie on, that's just weird.
Mm. Nah, it's cold in my house, bro. Well, especially this side of the house. The sun's hitting the side of the pool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand those problems. I don't live in like a mansion where we have like blocks to the
Oh,
house.
please,
Yeah.
bro.
So like C block, like you talking about your C block of your house now, that's like cool compared to A block. I don't understand that.
Kak, your house is probably just as big as mine.
Fuck. Imagine stupid cock like that. A block, B block, C. Or what do they call it? They call it a wing, I think is the right word for it.
Block, wing, yeah.
I think it's
I
like if
wouldn't
you have
know,
like a
bro.
wing.
I wouldn't know. You're clearly the one that knows
I
this
think
stuff.
it's like you have a wing for your guest. So then basically like
Oh,
the guests have like their own like house type thing.
yeah.
But it's like attached to your house. But it's just that's rich people shit, dude. It's like real rich people shit then. Fucking you're sleeping on the floor on a mattress by me, boy. Best believe. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm kind of not joking, but I'm joking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I at least got these bars, dude. Like I've been waiting for this fucking stupid shit. So,
Oh, yeah. Where did you get
uh,
in? Did you get in down here somewhere?
um, 78, 80.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You see, this is a little bit better now with the 30-minute
Mm.
first giving you a bottom wick before breaking that high. But just be patient. I would like to see if that bottom wick could tap 80. Because that's really going to give me a nice stop loss there. It doesn't need to tap 80. Let's see, 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather wait. I think we could see us retest that 1980. No, obviously on the 30-minute you've got a resistance at 82, um, which you haven't closed below, and there's not much range into that resistance. But if let's say we get a tap of 80 and we can see a nice rejection, and then you break that previous 30-minute high, there's what? It's not a whole lot of range. It's 10 pips. Yeah, I think you might go. But if you fill that 10 pips and then break the daily high, like I say, at that point there's a very high probability you get the push to 85. And that's more than enough range. 30 pips. But just wait. Oh, fuck, it doesn't look bad there.
So you're not happy with the current bottom wick?
I think it's enough, bro.
Because I mean, you said you wanted 80, and I mean, technically, dude, I think it's enough because I mean, it doesn't need to match what's next to it. You
No,
like for it to be like valid, you know.
no, for
So
sure. It is enough. I think what I'm gonna do is wait for the 5 to close.
No.
It does look good, eh?
Huh?
Does look pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Just don't like how it's like sitting, you know?
Yeah, I'm not overly convinced though. Hey, what's up, Mr.
That
Wayne?
one,
And Ned?
that 1 5 minute does look nice, dude. It's just like, it's like cancel out all that consolidation and closed above it. But I think the time might cause us to
Yeah.
like just
Well, I think
lag like to the top.
if this was like the first 5 minute of Comex, I would have probably then given that a shot.
Mm.
Was- Yeah, because then I wanted to break above 80 for this move up here, but I don't know, bro. The timing was funny with Comex here, and then this next 5 minute was funky because it pushed up first, then came back for that bottom wick. It's just not ideal. But I mean, with no news today, I mean, there might not be a whole lot of volume, especially if there's no headlines. Just banking on some headlines coming through here. I did see something just now. Siren sound in South Israel. Possible enemy aircraft intrusion. Clearly not doing that.
We do like our headlines, eh, Connor?
Yeah, but you gotta be like careful with them. That one, bro, that was
I
quite
know,
strange.
I'm just teasing
Fucking
because of that. Yeah.
US military base bombed, bro. Yo, that's how you know. Just pop and think.
It was a drone attack on a US military base.
Yeah.
I don't think they bombed it. I don't think they did get a bomb off on it. I just think they
Mm,
attacked and then they shot the drone down or some shit.
yeah.
And then also them getting the green light for Gaza to invade Gaza.
Oh
There was
yes.
also a headline in that same evening. And the fact that they shot missiles at US and the US shot it down, but they don't know where the missiles came from. It was uncertain. So we got a
Yeah,
shit
Twitter's
ton of
popping
headlines
off
that were
that
like
day actually.
hardcore headlines that night, dude. That's why shit went crazy like that. So that was an hour ago. Would have done something by now. Yeah, dude. But I mean, think about it. If sirens go off and they are flying around there, what happens if they drop one bomb? Then it's not just a siren. So then headlines are gonna pick up.
The
So
other thing is, it doesn't really matter what goes on. Like, they could kill 1,000 people, they could drop 100 bombs between Israel and Palestine. Nothing's gonna really happen to the market.
you're right.
It's when no, nothing will happen, bro. It's
Uh,
when
that's when.
there's some sort of escalation in terms of like global conflict. So if there's something to do with US or another party getting involved, then that's where you're gonna see like shit pop up. Maybe now with them actually going into Gaza, maybe it will have an impact. But like if there's just a bomb, I mean, there's bombs in Russia and Ukraine every day. That shit is priced in. That's the other thing with this conflict is like, I mean, it's really gone crazy. It's really gone crazy. We haven't really had like deep pullbacktest the banking collapses early in the year, I mean, you'll see aggressive moves to the upside like this, but you'll also see like 400 per pullbacks. Here we haven't been having those pullbacks. So I think we need to just also be careful and mindful of that, you know, this stuff gets priced in pretty quickly, especially if there's no escalations. Like, let's just have a look.
Bruh, does anyone in this chat know how to take this heart and like emoji shit off in the chat? Can you take it off?
I don't think you can.
Bro, it's yours making me mad.
Yeah, I mean, this was the Silicon Valley Bank collapse, like early in March.
Yeah, it was hectic.
9th of March, I think, 10th of March. Pushed us up 1,000 pips, okay. Where did we come? We came from 1,800. We're sitting at about, up nearly like 2,000 pips from those lows. Then you had a pullback here, and then you had, I think, Credit Suisse. It was something else, another bank collapsed at this point. Pushed you up another 1,000 pips. Had a bit of a pullback in there. But then look at this, like, within all of this turmoil, you had a 700 pip pullback and consolidation for 17 days. So, you know, we could easily move into something like this, and it's sitting in and around the same price points as well. Yeah, I mean, we're sitting at 1980.
I mean, it makes sense, dude. Like to consolidate, because I mean, obviously they don't want it to go higher, but it's not weak, so just blow 'em up there, or blow 'em up here, I should say.
And if it doesn't
Hey, bro.
escalate, I mean, then look at this shit, bro. This is dog. This is trash. I swear, if this volume dies out, and we're sitting through this crap in November, and there's no way I'm gonna look at charts. Waste my time.
Probably like, maybe not trade gold in at that point, to be honest.
Waste my damn time. We got all the money. Call it a year.
I'm gonna go trade ZB against ZAR.
ZB. What the fuck is ZB?
ZBD against the ZAR. You don't know what that is?
ZBD? No. Zimbabwe dollar.
Yeah.
No, man.
I don't think it's a fucking thing, bro. But US31 has a thing, bro.
This was the first Russia-Ukraine push, if I'm not mistaken. And then, I mean, that move was basically corrected. Buy the rumor, sell the news, okay, and then saw a nice push up into 2050, and then nothing happened. That war is still going on, but it was priced in, markets digested it, and then it just went to focus on monetary policy. This was all last year. So, you know, that conflict was very short-lived. It brought nice volatility, but short-lived. And then markets just went back to focusing on monetary policy, and you trended bearish for the rest of the year. You know, so it's just so strange how markets work, because this massive sell-off here was with the focus being more on monetary policy, rate hikes, keeping interest rates higher for longer. And, you know, I was actually watching a podcast. It's called Milkshakes, Markets, Madness. And they talk a lot about monetary policy. They touch on gold a little bit. They talk a lot about the dollar. And they were saying that markets are finally accepting that rates are going to be higher for longer. And that's when we saw this move on gold. Makes sense. But it's like that move on gold didn't actually just set up for this flippin' war now. And yeah, maybe this whole conflict grows and we push up into the 2000s, who knows. But if it fizzles out, you know, I could even see these 1800s being revisited.
To remove the heart symbol in customizations tab, uncheck the live reaction. Huh? Wait. Where's the customization tab? What the fuck is the customization tab? What's that? Come, Connor, you do this YouTube thing. Where is it?
I don't know, but I'll have a look. So what did you say? Customization tab, uncheck live reaction. Okay, I'll have a look at it after the stream. Thank you for that, AV. Appreciate it. What's up?
Hear them flying my
Here, they're coming to drop some bombs there.
Nah, it's dropping off some stock for me.
What's up, Tim? Okay, hey, hello. It's 15 minutes. Oh man, it's pretty ugly. I don't know if we're gonna have volume today. I actually had the stream scheduled for a little bit later, and then I saw it hovering around the 75 at around London, at New York Open, sorry. So I thought, okay, let me just start. Because if we get that tap into 75, I'm sort of just trusting this zone. Obviously, I want to see a nice reaction, but I'm trusting this zone and the higher time frame still being more bullish. But now it's looking ugly. I think waiting for that 4 hour might be the play. Yo,
I'm gonna
look,
buy and sell.
don't fucking launch there. Oh, never mind.
The fuck did I do?
No, never mind.
The-
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry. I'll explain to you later.
Ah. This fucking doesn't even do anything and I get shouted at. Yes. What was I? You see, I was gonna talk some shit and you made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna buy and sell it, Connor, so that I'm in the market at least, bro.
It makes no sense.
Oh,
It makes fuck all sense.
fuck.
Hedge fund now.
No, I'm trying to learn emotions in trading. So I decided I'm gonna buy and sell it and see what emotions I go through. Learn how to deal with it. Haven't you ever tried that, Connor? You just enter a big
No.
lot and see how your emotions handle it. Full margin, bro, and see how you feel. That's how you start learning yourself.
Yeah.
Well, with the rugby, we've had nice practice.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, tell me about it, bro. That's a fucking whole 80 minutes in drawdown. 77 minutes in drawdown. Fuck. Yo.
Doesn't sound nice.
Definitely not.
I trusted and believed that the Springboks would win. I said they're gonna win. Even in the last 10 minutes, I said it's fine. Testing. I'm still on YouTube chat. Nico, can you hear me?
I can.
My Wi-Fi cut out there. Okay, YouTube seems fine.
It's moving. Everything is fine, dude. I mean, yeah, no, it's fine. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Does Kaylin understand she's not allowed to take you away from me when she's back?
Yeah, what does that mean? Yo, you guys are gonna
She's
have
not.
to. You guys are gonna have to,
Nah,
yeah, discuss that.
I'll give her a week with
No
you.
more sushi dates.
A week.
She hasn't seen you for.
Yo,
Shit. Oh, fucking, I won't make it out of that one alive, dude. That's
no, I
just,
don't think so. No, neither will I.
nor do
Trust
I,
me.
bro. I don't think so either. I fucking don't need to trust you, but I just know she'll go psycho on me if I fucking try to keep you from her when she's back. What?
Don't call my girlfriend psycho.
What the fuck do you mean? We both go for women that are psycho because we like it. It's fuck. Yeah,
You know
yeah,
me too well.
yeah. Smile, smile and wave, smile and wave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Man's throwing me under the bus here.
I hope Kaylin understands it's just a joke. She mustn't
I
beat
love
me
you,
up for
Kay.
real.
I'm gonna catch you some pips today, baby. We'll go to Gucci store. As soon as we get home.
Fucking, me and you might as well. Me and you might as
Get
well
out
go
of here, I'm
coffin
working.
shopping.
You need to focus.
Yeah. Bah! The worst club to the head.
Tyron just pops out of nowhere.
Con looks flustered. Oh. No, but when does she come back? Isn't it like 25 days still, or like 30 days or something?
It's 7. I think it's less than 30 days. Ah, man. Gold is just.
Bro, I said 25 days on my first kiss. Can you imagine?
Ten minutes to the 4-hour close. This 4-hour candle really doesn't look that beautiful. You know, it's sitting bearish, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
Do you know that? Oh, yes. I read trade, not train, dude. I was about to say. Connie's having hot flushes. Must be the hoodie, bro. And I wanted, yes, that's what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you, bro. You said on Comex Open, it normally forms a high or a low, and then
Yeah.
what happens after? It
Um,
pulls back.
if that low
break it,
is
or
then respected, then it should be the low for the session. Or like that low can kind of come into a zone that maybe you're already looking at. So for instance, you know, yeah,
today it didn't happen.
it's
Right?
difficult to tell today. It's difficult to tell.
Okay.
Because the 5-minute is sort of ranging. You don't quite have the volume. You know, that's why I wanted the wick down into 75. Then I would have been a little bit more confident that, okay, that could be our low for the session. Or at least maybe until NYC. Yeah, it's difficult to tell here. Where's COMEX? And also that low, it's not always necessarily COMEX, but it could be on the new 30-minute candle as well. So like for instance, this right here, this could actually be our COMEX high. That could be the high for the session. You could justify it either way here. That's why I say it's not too clear today. Like we've created a high here. We tried to come up into the daily. Not enough volume. But also just not enough confluence to really take sells at that point. And then, yeah, if we close bearish on the 4-hour, break below 75 and start coming back down into the daily low at like 64, then yeah, that'll be the high for the session. So we'll just see how that plays out today, but it's tough. I can't really decipher.
But I wasn't asking about today. I was just asking about what you said about it because I wasn't sure exactly what you said about it. But yeah, I'll shot it.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's more like if you are trending, or if around COMEX, between COMEX and sometimes there's news at 2:30. Even if there's not news, that new 30-minute candle can give you a funky wick or something. So you sort of just wait out the 15 minutes after COMEX to see where are you wicking into, that sort of thing. So for instance, here was actually a good example where we were arranging higher time frame obviously had that bullish momentum, but on Friday we were sort of ranging. You had a bit of downside volume here coming into the session, but you can see the zone that I'd marked up. And then let's go to 5 minutes. And then here, New York Open, COMEX pushed into this zone around 75. So this was your COMEX low. At this point you can see, okay, we pushed into the zone. We're seeing some rejections. So, that was actually your COMEX candle. So it created that low. And then we came back down into that low. You could have even scaled in. So yeah, this is kind of what I was wanting to see today. This more aggressive move into 75. And then nice rejection, which didn't get. So yeah, this is actually a nice example. And then you can see how we started to move away from that zone quite quickly. So that became the low for the session. But here it's like, I don't know. It already gave a push before COMEX, so it's just not clear. I don't know, I'm thinking that that's maybe the high for the session. And we start to come down
Bro, but I
to
don't-
visit the daily low. I just don't want to sell.
Selling gold. Yeah, same. Selling gold now doesn't feel nice to me. It makes me feel some kind of way. I'll be an icon.
Yeah, I could still see, as long as this 4-hour, even though we're closing bearish, as long as we're not engulfing the previous 4-hour, and as long as we close above 75, we could still just wick into 75 and still move bullish here. But I think maybe even waiting for something clean at NYC, because it's just, 30 minutes, 15, we ranging. 4-hour also just not the cleanest. From a higher time frame perspective, we just need to be aware that this 85 zone, 80 to 85 sort of zone, is a tough zone, Could easily see rejections here and some deeper pullbacks. Although to sell, I don't know. I don't think I want to take sells. Not saying you can't take sells, but I'm not feeling it. Unless there's something cleaner at NYC. New 4-hour candle. Let's have a look. We'll close above 75 here. You are closing bearish. It's just a little bit of a mixed signal. Different broker. Yeah, we got 2 bullish 4-hour candles. Still looks decent to come up to 85 at least. I think we just gotta wait for something a little bit cleaner. Even if we don't catch anything today, that's really fine. I think tomorrow things could pick up here with the PMI just after NYC. Whereas today we've really got nothing going on here. It's also the last week, trading week of October, which we just need to be mindful of. I think after such an aggressive move up this month, if there's no escalations with the war, you know, this week is when we could see some pullbacks. Still respecting this lower time frame zone. If you look on the hourly, you'll see here that we formed a support right here. Even though you closed bearish on that previous hourly, you never closed below the support. That's so ugly. Ned, I also think the time that you've chosen to trade gold is just beautiful. Just keep that in mind. I mean, this past week on gold has been like taking candy from a baby. You never know, gold may just pop off for the rest of the year. But I mean, yeah. Gold does have its moments where it does just range a hell of a lot. But if you're scalping it, it's fine. Especially around times of volume. If this 5 minute closes above 1980, let's see. Give it a shot. The idea is above 1980. Once again, just looking to come up into the daily highs there. And then break of those daily highs. At that point, there's quite a high, well, there's a much higher probability pushed up to 85. This sort of zone is where I was interested in the buys earlier on. We're respecting this area, it's really choppy down here. So I was wanting to see more of like a sweep of these lows before getting in here. Otherwise, you saw just now I was looking for the buys here above 80. I think that's also a safer idea. Here, it's not as safe to take the buys above 80. But we saw some nice volume coming in there. But let's just wait a little bit longer. I suppose the 15-minute candle closing above 1980 is going to give you a nice confirmation there as well. What I realized, it's better to cut yourself faster than slow. And I feel FX is slow to cut. What?
He's saying it's better to just, if you're in drawdown, just to close the trade and accept it. So it's fast. It's better to just be like quick on it, be aggressive with.
No, that's what I was
and
thinking
then
you're saying. Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense. Yeah, that's what I sort of like as well. Like, especially around NYC, I know relatively quickly if I'm wrong. Shut up and bend over. Not for you, my friend. The fuck?
yes, just get that table chair. Ned, why you deleted? But you must give me a table chair. That's all.
What's a table chair?
Just a fucking chair. I'm gonna stick up his ass when he bends. That's all. Took pies in the choppiness. And you're a baller now. This shit's choppy, dude. I don't know if I want to buy it or sell it, or buy and sell it, or buy it and then sell it and then sell it and then buy it. You feel?
No, I think for me, like until we break below 75, the buy's on the table here. Sells for me, non-option. And so that's just how I'm gonna approach the session. So just
yeah.
sticking to the bars helps me to just be more selective. And then, but I mean, like I say, maybe NYC, if there's really like clear as day sells below 75, maybe even below like here. Yeah, maybe even below 72. Sells below there. Taking advantage of that clean traffic. Oh fuck! I don't want to sell gold. I don't.
Do you understand what Nakios of Winbooks means that Wayne wrote?
What? No.
Wayne wrote
I
Nakios
don't know
of
what that means.
Winbooks.
I don't know what that means.
You know when you like put a bullet in your pellet gun, you like
Yeah.
load it down, you know. So he's basically
Yes.
saying like he'll think you like you load that thing, but a Winbooks like you feel. So yeah, basically saying he'll bend you like you load a pellet gun because of how you have to like force it down top shit. That's the best way I can explain it to you.
Nah, I'm not bending for anyone, bro.
Nah, he didn't say you must bend for him. He just said it.
Both on the 5.
Fuck's sakes, bro. Gold or bars, bro. Just relax. You got another entry coming up. Trust me.
Another entry. I
rather
haven't
trust
taken an entry at all. Don't worry. I'm waiting for my sniper entry.
Maybe Sugar Bear's a bank, bro.
Maybe he's got his Bloomberg terminal open there.
Neonid. Fuck, dude. I can just imagine Wayne saying Neonid. Just, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, if this is the amount of shit we talk, bro, can you imagine if we all actually drank and we like get drunk together, the amount of shit we would talk then?
Goodness.
Yo.
Thank God.
Oh no, thank fuck I don't drink, bro.
The Potong looks so nice.
I'm a bar stop that Biltong.
You're right.
Sure, stops are small, bro.
I think it looks quite nice because it's a Potong right below 80, so that break above that previous 5, you're breaking above 80. And then NYC is that like really often getting that move from like psychological level to the next. So that move from 80 to 85 I think should be pretty easy, but it's just
If it breaks as well, the 15 is going to close above 80. Or, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna bar stop that thing because if it's bar stop it at 80.1 and you have a stop loss just at like 78.5, bro. A stop's so small, dude. And I mean, it's a bar stop. I'm not entering the market.
yeah.
But now maybe not.
Yeah. Leave it alone. Maybe it's rejecting 80. Could be the top wick for the 4 hour to drive down. I'm not convinced of that previous 4 hour being bearish, to be honest. Like, I'm not just gonna change my whole price because there was one bearish candle. It's not really like a rejection candle by any means. You know, there's no strong rejection to the upside. It didn't close with a small body. It didn't close engulfing the previous candle. Previous candle was still a strong bullish candle. In fact, if you still look at the 8 hour, for instance, which sometimes I do, look at the 8 hour. Previous 8 hour closed bullish. Closes at the same time as that 4 hour candle. You know, so just moral of the story, zoom out. I wouldn't change my bias just because of that bearish 4 hour. Not in this instance, at least. No, it's not me. Copy trading, no. Don't trust anyone pretending to be me on social media. I won't reach out to you. If you reach out to me, I'll probably reply. But no, I probably will not reach out to you.
Bro, the simplest thing is to say is that you will never ask for their money. It's, you know.
Yeah, straight up. I don't sell anything, I don't offer any services. This is it. YouTube.
Can you reach out to me? But that's the exception. No, what I just thought about.
What?
Fuck, I can't tell you now, bro. I have to tell you after the stream. Remind me to tell you something about Wayne. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Even dollar is just not doing anything. I don't know. Let's just wait and see what happens at NYSE Open. That first 15 minutes of NYSE is going to tell you if there should be any moves today. Yeah, good man. Bilal, don't trust those guys. And anyone here in the chat, if it's Instagram, Discord, Telegram, whatever, if someone reaches out acting as me, just know
It's not
that
me.
it's not me. It's a scam. My link
Why
for
not just go read?
my Instagram is in the video description. If not, it's on the channel. And that's my only Instagram account.
The one-on-ones.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do offer service, but just sorry, just a second. Yeah, I do offer one-on-one calls, but I don't really promote that.
Yeah. But I mean, shit, dude, if someone was on the chat and they had to message and be like, yo, Con, thinking about doing the one-on-one with you, blah, 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 then you'd respond, yeah, I'll check out for your DM, you know? And then, like, cool, make sure it's, like, legit. But, like, if they don't do that due diligence and they just think that the next guy is you and they're going to pay them, then that doesn't fall on you. It falls on the person not doing their own due diligence. That's all.
To be honest, and I don't mean this in an offensive way to anyone, but I don't really promote the coaching calls because I don't want to just take on like anybody. I want to take on someone who's serious. And I don't mind if I have one client or 5. It's not really like a product that I'm going to sell in mass. It's not about the profit or revenue. I want to get someone trading at their best level, you know. I'm not talking about strategy or anything. You bring all of that to the table. So there's a lot of due diligence that needs to be done on your own part. And then we look how can we maybe optimize your strategy. But most of all, optimize your plan around your psychology. And your
But that's also
your habits and your beliefs. So that's why I don't really
But bro,
promote
it's
the
like
coaching thing. I want someone who is serious. And like I said, I don't mean
like you said,
that
you don't
in an
want
offensive
empty
way.
hands, bro. You don't want someone to come to you with empty hands, bro. So
I don't want it to be a waste of time. You know, you do a membership thing, you do signals. A lot of those guys who join, they don't end up becoming profitable. I don't care who it is. You know, the best trader with the best service, the best coaching. If he's doing it on a big scale, there will be a large percentage of clients who do not ever end up becoming profitable. That's the reality. I want that to be reversed. I want whoever I work with, like, I don't want anyone to not get to consistency or profitability. In fact, I would like to see some level of consistency before I work with you. Or consistent effort at least. Doesn't even have to be consistent results. I'll help you get the consistent results.
bro, but chat must just understand it's based off the fact that you've wasted your time trying to help people that like there's no ambition in them. They have no drive. They don't put the effort in. So after all that, to just come and keep doing it, like dude, we value our time. And if people can't respect that, then it's not our fucking problem. So
Yeah, 100%. Bro, keep forgetting how to spell my surname. Keep forgetting how to spell my surname.
bro, can you imagine me? I put the H there, then I take the H away. I'm like, which one is it now? Like, fuck.
An H? Oh, for me, for my surname. There's no H.
Yeah, bro. I know there's no H, dude. I'm just saying, like, sometimes when I think quick and I'm like, eh, come again.
Wow,
Wonder what?
beautiful.
What?
Bro, look at the 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry, my YouTube's delayed. Bro. Oh, Conrad, sorry, I was saying you must go read the Zoom chat. That's why I was laughing earlier about Wayne. Imagine that shit, bro. Poor Wayne went through that.
Must have been painful.
Fucking. It's okay, bro. Wayne was trying to learn. That's how we know Wayne. He's serious. He went through that and he's still committed.
That was like the initiation.
No, we're wrong. No, we're wrong.
Wayne, I think
you're talking about your lunch date. We're talking about the lunch date you had. We're saying you went through all that even for fucking trading. I mean, let's not mention stuff. We just say the lunch date you had. You remember? I fuck. Bro, do you know that Ned was like post good with bicycles? I'll say bicycles, but it's way deeper than that. But you get what I mean.
No, I know. And have you seen that downhill
Uh,
shit? It's mental. Mental.
bro, so I told him,
No.
I told, I told him, and I would dig to do that shit, bro. So I told him I'd dig to do that, and I follow someone on RG that like their lifestyle is pretty sick because the guy like drives a GTR, and then him and his chick go up, and then his chick drops him off. Then he goes down with the bike, and then she like races him to the bottom in the GTR, and she like fucks off with the thing, bro. And then he puts his bike like on top of the GTR's roof because like as like a suction cup thing that you just
Yeah.
put on the roof and stuff. So I send it to Ned, bro. Ned knows the oak. Ned used to race the guy. I can imagine,
What's
bro. Or race someone that like something like that,
his
dude.
name?
But Ned knew exactly who the oak was. Dude, I don't know his name. I'll send it to you. I think it was Brendan or something. I don't know. But I'll send it to you and I'll show you like one of the videos, bro. It's fucking epic, dude. But they live
That's
like
it.
in that like how do I say, like they live where the forest thingy is that they go like that he rides to. They like live close to it. So or it's their property or some shit. I don't know, dude. But yeah. But the lifestyle is insane.
I
Insane,
used
insane
to watch
lifestyle.
the UCR World Cup, which is like the mountain biking World Cup, and they also had the downhill in there. And I know, like I remembered a few of the names, and I asked Ned about it, and he said he used to race with those oaks. But it's just mental. Like I could watch those videos all day, but it's nerve-wracking. I mean, I did mountain biking, but it wasn't that, you know.
Yeah, dude. Me too. I used to think I was good on a BMX. And then fucking you grow up and you see all these oaks do on a BMX and you're like, hey, like, don't get me wrong. I could do some things, you know, but like nothing deep like those oaks. Like that's like just next level.
Nah, but some of those oaks have to have screws loose or something to be able to do that. Because fuck me.
Nah, Ned definitely does
Oh,
have some screws loose.
I was about to say, do you want to like? Has Ned not proven that the screws are gone? Not
I
even
don't
loose,
doubt
bro.
it.
Like, yes.
Yeah, Ned's like,
If you
what's
don't, if you haven't
loose?
seen that, oh shit.
I'm gonna come now.
You know, I actually found out you're going. Corpse. Ned's
Yeah.
screws are out. Yeah, rewind. Uh, what's this? I've fallen my doors off before on a BMX, bro.
Dude.
When I was like, how old was I? Like eight or nine,
Yeah.
bro. We were used to the place we lived at. Like all the kids in the streets had BMXs and shit, and they were older kids, and they used to build a ramp with, you know, those like oil drums, those metal oil drums that like 225 like liter. They put that on its side and they put sand over it so that like they did it very sick, dude. Like, it was
Yeah.
very sick, and we could like ramp it. And this one kept like people go louder and then like jumps over them, you know, and it's pretty cool and stuff. So I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what, fuck that, I'm gonna try this, bro. And I go and I hit this thing, dude. But I called, like, I backed out in the last second, dude. I didn't see it through, and I like did something at the end, but it caused me to flip. So as
Yeah.
I hit the ramp thing, if I did it, and then I like did a like whole like front somersault in the air on my back, moved into
Yo.
the floor and into the like floor, bro. When I was stopped now, my like head was like in between my chain, dude. Like the chain was like around my
What?
neck, and I was just lying. But I wasn't badly hurt, bro. But it was like I was like that. I was stuck in my bark like that. But luckily, my sister
Yeah.
was with me. And my sister like fucking helped me out, and then yeah,
Yeah.
she ran me home. Like I was fucking. I had like skin off and shit, but you know nothing like bad, broken or anything like that.
Yeah. Dude,
But
I've
bro,
also got a
what a
couple of I've
experience,
also
eh?
got a couple of bad bicycle like accidents, dude. Fuck. You know when you're young, you ride bicycle with all your mates and shit. It's also stupid stories like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Fuck.
for sure. I mean, dude, I started this shit when I was young, bro. When I was 3.5, I broke
Yeah.
my leg on a basketball. So I mean, fuck.
Hectic.
Yeah,
Fuck.
fucking. I was in hospital for 6 weeks, bro, with the weights, so that I can pull my leg right again. Because you know, if you're a kid, like you break something, they kind of have to
Yo,
like
you
can't
broke your leg properly, but
I broke it. Yeah, bro, broke it like what is it called? Uh, yes, you guys were pros. Yeah, pros in breaking stuff. Yes. I broke, bro. I don't know how to explain it, dude. Like, you know where your hip is, where your leg joins into your hip?
Yeah.
I broke like
pelvis.
there on my leg, dude. No,
Yes.
no, no,
Tibia.
no. Like,
No, not your tibia, your femur,
no,
like your thigh bone.
I don't know, bro. It's like next to your dick, bro, where it's like sideways for your leg. Yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. I don't want to
This
say
guy.
that because I don't know what the fuck tibia or fibula or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro.
Maybe
It's
that's your
the
pelvis.
sideways part of my leg. And then, yeah, that thing broke, dude. And then I had to lie in the hospital with my leg up in the air with weights holding it on the other side, bro. Just chilling there for 6 fucking weeks. No underpants, bro. Imagine. It was 3.5. So, and the amount of toys I got, dude. Fuck. Wish I could break my leg again for those toys. Just money this time. If I break my leg and I'm in the hospital, money, please.
Money. A Lambo.
Fuck.
You'll have lots
You're
of
telling
time to
me,
train.
but you're telling me I'll break my leg, you buy me a Lambo. Yes, sis, where's my roof? I'm coming now. I'll sacrifice that. Break your leg, get a Lambo, Connor. Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, now we'll do it.
Oh,
Yo.
thank fuck. Fuck yes, bro. There's no question. You want to tell me my leg's gonna break? It's gonna be fixed soon, and then yeah,
I broke the one. I
question.
wouldn't mind breaking the other one and getting a pin in the other one as well. Then I'll be like unbreakable.
Fucking
Never break a leg again.
sorry. But you
It's
can't fucking fly
NYC.
international. Beep 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 beep. The moment you walk
No,
through one of those
I
fucking
can.
scan things, dude.
They don't pick
Can
it up,
you?
bro.
Doesn't it go off?
Actually, I don't know if it does. I can't
Why don't
remember.
they pick it up, bro? Why don't we just
I don't
blow
think it
guns out
picks
of
it
that
up.
then? Across airports.
I'm blessed. I've never broken a bone before. Fuck.
I
Shouldn't
don't
have said
think
that.
it picks it up. Yeah, you shouldn't have said that, bro. Just be careful the next 2 weeks, please.
Fuck it, I broke my mirror in my room the other day, dude.
Listen to fucking Ned, bro. Connor, when you die, bro, I can take you to the scrapyard.
Oh shit. Oh, goodness. Yes.
Cash you in for a couple of flips.
Hey, bro, this is titanium. Titanium isn't cheap, is it?
I don't fucking know. I don't think so. Ned is major. Broke my wrist at my bachelor's. Yes, I mean, it sounds like a good bachelor's.
Don't you normally have strippers at a bachelor's?
Yo,
I mean,
Reynolds
how
the
do you know that's
stripper.
not how he broke
He fell off the pole.
No, I'm raving because I'm saying like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Raves.
NYC. Let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe. I don't know. At this point, it's looking like we seeing rejections from the top here. I don't really want to take sales though. Looks like we may come and visit that 75 level, and your London lows are also right here at about 75. So if we can come into, you know, this London low right here and see rejections, that could be your pullback with NYC, grabbing some liquidity to see that move up. If we do start breaking below 75, there may be more downside, but I don't enjoy the sells.
Yeah, bro, I don't like NYC because that 30-minute, I think we'll pull back so fast to create that top wick, bro.
I think if I wanted sells here, I'd need the 15, because the NYC 15 minute, that thing is powerful. I think Friday, Friday kind of did a thing as well, where that 15-minute, once it closes after NYC, if it gives you any sort of direction in line with the overall trend, let's say, for instance here, we were obviously overall bullish. We had that liquidity grab at COMEX, range a little bit before NYC. Didn't really get the 5-minute play on Friday, but once that 15 closed bullish, engulfing some of this noise to the left, the next 15 just took off. So, you know, if you get a bearish 15 at at NYC closing below 75, there's just a lot of noise here, but that could give you some more downside. But the thing is, I'm interested in this area for bars still. Didn't quite tap 75. So if this 5 could do something like this, where we move down here into this zone, reject, leave a nice wick, and then come back and flip bullish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see. Wait and see. I know what I'm looking for, and that's the main thing. If I don't see it, then no trade. So this is the area I want to see some sort of reaction. There we go, that looks really nice. I'm not just gonna hop in. I would wait for this 5 to close.
Sells.
No, for bars.
Oh, wait.
It's very messy, but if you're just trusting this zone, trusting the higher time frames, trusting that this was the pullback at NYC, you know, if you get a rejection candle here of 75, I think it's worth it. The risk to reward is definitely there, even back up to the daily highs. But I'm targeting 85 here. Maybe even runners to like 95. So I'm targeting, yeah, 85. Maybe runners to 90. Thing I don't like with DXY is it's in this range and we haven't had the break below. He's sitting at support and it's actually respecting the support. So if DXY continues to just range, you know, you'll probably start to move back up here for the session on the dollar. Would like to have seen that break below, just give us a bit more confluence for the gold buys. But I'm gonna stick around for like another 10, 15 minutes. If there's nothing really like in my face to take a trade, then just gonna call it a day.
If 5-minute close is bullish, it will be nice too.
Mm. Yeah, this is kind of what I was trying to draw out here, was this candle forming a bottom wick just as it's done, but then coming up with a small bullish body. But you can also even wait for the next 5. If the next 5 closes engulfing, then yeah, I'll pull the trigger. Closed above 75 there. But nothing convincing enough yet to just pull the trigger, you know? Like I say, if there's 15 closes below 1975, it's going to be very tough.
That's the bottom wick.
What marker there?
Excuse me?
What marker?
Oh, me? What? Could you hear me move stuff?
Thought you may be rolling a joint.
I was actually doing something in that lawn, but
In that
not
lawn.
exactly that. Yeah, not exactly that though. So I'll be on now.
I'm thinking to maybe even go half risk here and split up my entries. So what I could do is, no, it's not really giving me what I want.
You don't need to take a trade, bro. So if it doesn't give you
No, I
what you
don't
want,
need
you
to,
don't need to take it.
I don't need to.
No. I just
Oh,
wanted
it
to
looks
say
like
it
it's
too.
about to break that previous 5-minute low. If it breaks that 5-minute low and goes, I think any deeper than it's not right. But no, the dynamic risk is not necessarily to just get in. It's also to just keep the risk low here. Because if I go in here with a 20 pip stop, half risk, you know, that position could run nicely. And then if this 5 ends up closing like at like 77, you know, I'm not going to enjoy getting in here with like a nearly 40 pip stop. So to rather just get in half risk there. If it gives you an opportunity to later to add my full risk, then I'll do that. But it's not even worth it to just get in with like partials right now. Let's see if you respect the lows here. Looks like it. Nope. It's gone. Gonzo. Well, I said that if we close below 72, you know, this is kind of now cleared all of this noise, and you've got really decent clean traffic here. And yeah, like I say, also this 15-minute candle, I know when this 15-minute candle is giving you nice confirmation of some sort. This first 15 after NYSE open, if it's giving you a nice confirmation, you can see nice moves. I'm very hesitant for the sales, but what I would look for here, and I don't know if I'll take this position, but if you got a decent enough top wick on the new 5, let's say just at least retesting 72, and then a break of the lows, because volume has definitely picked up here. So let's see if I can draw it out. So next 5 minutes you'd like to see open up, creating a top wick. That's also the new 15. Nice top wick, and then as you break the lows here, you can look to get in there. Anticipating what's on earth is going on here. Anticipating a nice continuation here. Just remember, any sells right now are very short term. You're looking to be in and out. But that's a pretty decent bottom wick, top wick, should I say. Could even be a fake out. No top wick on that 15. NYSE 30-minute has no top wick. It's a little bit funky. Could even just be a fake out of 72 here. But that's the idea with waiting for that top wick to be created. Can help you avoid getting caught in this fake out. I do think that if this candle comes back to flip now and breaks the lows of the previous 15, you know, we could be in for that move down to like 65. Coming back to the daily low. So the risk to reward is just not great. Where that dude holding the buy at, he got caught in the chop. Caught in the choppiness. Maybe it's a fake out. Maybe he's just holding this drawdown, anticipating it's a fake out. For his sake, I hope it is. I'd still rather be buying in this area. I think this could be like a fake out here, so I'm not gonna get too set on sells. I really wasn't comfortable with the sells coming into it. You know, I said below 72, maybe adapting to the sells just because of this clean traffic here, but clean traffic really isn't everything. You know, there's a trend here on the higher time frames as well. Like I say, if you're gonna try sells, that's fine, but understand that they could be short term. You could just be pulling back to set up for better buys. Just like this move down here now. You know, we didn't really have much volume earlier on in the session. This could just be a liquidity grab, picking up some orders to still continue moving bullish. Looking amazing here. Looks like we're rejecting 70 though. It's hard to see those sells now. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a slow Monday, chat. I'll see how the hour closes. But I think this is gonna be my day. No trades so far, yeah, in the session. Very choppy to start the session. NYC just gave a straight drop. No real confirmations or anything. Nice to see some volume coming in. Now that you got that volume, you know, it's just a matter of waiting for some sort of setup. I think for sales, if you come up into this area and you respect here, maybe there is some more downside here. I don't love the sales. I'd rather look at this from a zoomed out perspective and say that the 75 to 72 zone right here is more of a support rejection zone, as we can see from Friday. Never mind this fake out from this morning. You know, we can see the 75 to about 72 has been respected quite nicely. This is a little bit messy, but you can see the overall zone. And then, you know, basically looking at this right here as the overall range to trade. with some structure to just be aware of there at 1985. So this is like a secondary. No. So this is like secondary structure at 85. But if we are respecting the lows of this range, you know, the idea of taking buys off the lows here, in line with obviously this bullish trend, you know, you should be able to get a decent risk to reward if you're leaving runners to, let's say, 90, 92. That's the idea there, for me at least. To trade in this overall range between, let's call it 90 and 75.
What you did, you called it.
I'm gonna wait for the for the hour candle.
Hour close.
Mm.
Yeah, we.
Just looking at the lower time frames, your London lows were right there at 75, broken below that London low, retesting. But yeah, if you respect the 75, could be coming down to that 65 daily lows. But a break back above 75 is going to make a little bit more sense here to see this continuation up here. So I think how we react to 75 will be very telling of the price movement here for the rest of the session. Volume has definitely picked up, but it's tricky to give a call on direction. I won't lie. Overall, I'm more interested in the buys, so I think I'll just stick to that idea of if the buys set up, they set up, I execute. If not, then, you know, just no trade here. I don't want to be too focused on the sell ideas. We close back above 75 on the 15-minute, regardless of how ugly these candles look. This is then, to me, more of a fake out and a liquidity grab. And back above 75, I can start looking for for entries. on the new hourly candle. So I'd love to see this next minute and a bit holding above 75 there. Nah. Oh, I'm not loving it. Slow start to the week here. I think tomorrow's PMR should be decent. Normally PMR gives us decent moves. Obviously a little bit later in the session, might only be executing on anything 15 minutes after this news on that next hourly candle. Unless something sets up before, way before, but at least for the day, or for the session, I'm not loving the idea of sells just yet. I think I would need to see a little bit more information, like a bearish daily candle close. Because for now, we've actually pulled into an area that I like for the buys. This morning, Asian session, we had that fake out below that like 75 zone and pulled into 65, and then yeah, I'm looking at that as more of a pullback to continue moving up, but right now we're just ranging, so just gotta wait for something a little bit cleaner. Still think if we can get above 75 in the session, we could see some moves up, but it's really not looking amazing. On the hourly, we've closed bearish. Just even though I'm so set on the buys, I'm being extremely selective. I haven't just smashed the buy button. I don't know if I'm reconnecting here or what. Looks like my internet dropped. But you know, if things are unclear, just be patient and wait for something cleaner. I haven't had the confidence to execute on anything in this session because it's been choppy. And then when we had volume, you know, volume came in very sporadically. No real clear direction there at NYC Open for me to, at least from my perspective, to execute on those sells.
Oh, are you gonna keep streaming? I'm gonna head out, so that's why I ask.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll give it a couple
If you're gonna
months.
stop in like, if you're gonna do it in like 5 minutes, like stop, then I'm gonna wait for you to finish.
Yeah, like 5-10 minutes.
Alright. You gonna wait for the 15.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, it breaks the low, then what?
Yeah, no, if it's breaking below 70 and moving down, then no, I'll leave.
Okay.
I could see it come down to 70, but, you know,
Yeah.
you might get a nice rejection. So I'm kind of looking at like either this as the bottom wick for the new hour, break above 75, or even a little bit deeper, pull back into 70. What's up, Omar?
I'm not enjoying brass right now.
Nah, neither am I, trust me. Neither am I. Yeah, we've been spoiled the last couple weeks.
It's gonna fucking consolidate in this block now. And that rectangle you drew is gonna consolidate the traffic to the left. You're probably starting the same bullshit now. And then watch London close. He's probably gonna bring something. Or Asian close. Which one closes? London close, though.
Yeah, it's London close. I think London closes at 6. Yeah, let's check here. Don't mind, I'm not learning on baby pips, just bear with me. Yeah, London close 6. There are decent moves around London close on gold. Especially when you have a shit session like this. You know, you might get a cleaner move later in the day.
Ah, God, I'm gonna vibrate. I can't sit here another 5 minutes, dude.
Oh, no stress.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, check you.
Oh, man, what you gonna do? You still waiting for something?
I like the 5 minutes.
Oh, man. Ugh,
Yeah, if there's 15
30
closes above,
Oh,
just above 75, yeah. Give it a shot.
come on, gold. A bit more up and close.
All I'm saying is, chat, this is gonna most probably be a slower trade. If I take anything, it's gonna be slow. There's not great volume. So what I'm looking to do is, if I get in, maybe go in with a smaller risk and just let it run. Just let it run. I'm not gonna sit and manage. You know, if I get in here just above 75, stops below 72. Hopefully stops are looking like just under 30 pips, and then with a target at 1990 or even 1885, you got a decent risk to reward. You know, that's something I could just let run. Two and a half minutes. Got to close above 75. If it doesn't, then I'll call it a day. No trades here. If I weren't so stuck on the idea of bars, I would probably look for sales here of 75, but I'm really not going to regret not taking that trade or not, you know, adapting my view. Today's not one of those days where I want to stay too adaptive. If it's not doing what I want to do, I would just rather stay out. Today the market can either adapt for me or I don't take a trade. That's fine. Obviously, that sounds like ignorance. Obviously, market's not going to adapt for anyone. Clearly, there. No close above 75. No trade for me. Really don't like what's going on here. With nothing going on today, you know, we can see it was a relatively slow day. It's not to say we didn't move. You know, still overall, there's still a lot of volatility in the market coming off the back of this fear catalyst with Israel and Palestine, and that is still lingering. So at any point, especially later in the day, just keep an eye out for headlines on that. If anything does flare up, you know, easy moves back up to 85, 90, but it's very tough and choppy in this session. I really don't like the idea of sells here today. If we get a bearish daily candle closure, you know, I may feel a little bit more comfortable adapting to sells tomorrow. But for now, not loving the sells. And even still, if we got breaks above 75 here, or if the 30-minute close bullish above 75, you know, that's where I would feel very happy to just pull the trigger. Yeah, but anyway, chat. Pretty boring, slow day here on the chart. That's all good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Thanks for joining. Cheers.